We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments.
With one on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Macon in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And that's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Here's Macon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Murray surveying the D. The feed to Aldridge. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Left side, Jackson. He dishes it to Morant, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
The Grizzlies have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Jaren Jackson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And the Spurs, I've heard it said, the most process-oriented team in the league.
Well, that's an understanding of what it takes for them as a small market.
He's checked in for Memphis. Weber comes in for Clark. And San Antonio also making a switch. The Wizard, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one misses. For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now, Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Passes it to Jackson. Over Murray. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Takes it from 10. Second chance shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Johnson, he's checked in for Tony Snell. The Grizzlies have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Murray. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Johnson, a wide open look. No good with the triple. And for Memphis, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded and stolen by Murray. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Boy, what an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball-hawking nature serving him well there.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Murray. Weber dishes to Morant. Here's Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. That one doesn't go. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-3 run right now. To the left wing. Townsend, the pass to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Aldridge has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Now here's Morant. Here's Macon. The pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot over Murray. Jackson misses. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-3 run right now. He gets it in there. Johnson's got his second basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Morant. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Morant. Out to the right wing. Here's Macon. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson looking it over. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Jackson. Weber kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Johnson. That's tipped. Here's Weber. And again, Memphis no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
And Clark coming out of Washington as a one-and-done. DeJounte Murray was considered a raw prospect.
Yeah, very raw. The 29th pick in the 2016 draft, guys, taken by the Spurs. Excellent physical tools and outstanding athleticism. Was surprising that he left when he did. I recall that when I heard. But at 6'5", a 7-foot wingspan, he's got a chance to be special.
Kicks it to Morant. Here's Macon, guarded by Townsend. Knocks it loose. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizards. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Some changes for Memphis. Cantor comes in for Jackson. And Monte Morris subbed in for Morant. Macon. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the wide open shot from Morris. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. And Cantor throws it down.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Memphis. The Spurs also changing it up. Gallinari, he's checked in for Biyombo. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Johnson. And it's Mike Conley in for Murray.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
The Grizzlies shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Here's Cantor. Back to Morris. Pass to Cantor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. And that one misses. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Olynyk. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the 76ers was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and his defensive intensity helped set the tone, as he made sure to involve his guys on the other end. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Morris dishes to Hood. Morris against Gallinari. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
1:44 left to play in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
That's good from Townsend. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Valanciunas finds Morris. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play.
Yeah, guys, I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then there are alley-oops upside your head.
And there it is for them.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Morris. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morris. And it's Samanic with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Morris looking over the floor. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Up top, Canner. Gallinari covering. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clark's got 6.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And Cantor over to help Townsend. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
First foul. Instant personal foul.
The Grizzlies have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Monte Morris.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
.11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now the pass to Gallinari. To the middle. 4 seconds left. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it's San Antonio holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
We live, y'all. We all live tonight. Okay.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, Derek White is out there with the Wizard. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Zamanic in at the 4. No coverage that time. Richmond's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Here's Townsend, covered by Hood. Townsend, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pass to Valanciunas. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Feeds it to Davis. Over Richmond. And it's Davis missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. Kellogg and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
99. Look at my chemistry. 99. Yeah, I do. Well, I ain't drink no more breakfast. Well, I am probably here. I am drinking. I'm gonna get this. I need to be drinking. Stay in town because I've been a lot of things right there. I'm gonna try to go me a motherfucking joint, man. And then
hey, what's happening? This is Shaq. You guys came in locked and loaded once again. What's fueled your momentum during this win streak?
You know, Shaq, to be honest with you, a lot of it comes from the fans. We feel that energy at home, and then we're out on the road game, a lot of them make that trip with us. We see those jerseys in the stands, and it just makes us play that much harder, man. Much love to everyone who comes and support us throughout this journey.
Well, I'm a fan too, buddy. Great job.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Well, you have to use that toilet paper. There's something right there.
I care, Hank. It makes the unis less fresh.
No. Strong disagree. And look, this is a commercial enterprise. It's not some pickup game, right? Almost every commercial enterprise has ads. There are ads during the TV shows. There are ads before the movies. There are ads on web pages and bus stops and elevator televisions. It's everywhere, right? It is what it is, okay? And these ads don't interrupt the flow of the game. So who cares? I said, cover the whole jerseys with ads, just like they do with race cars. It's really not that big a deal.
Hot Take Hank is on the prowl.
Oh, look, don't get me started. I got more where that came from. But first, a very quick word from one of our sponsors.
See, you're bought out, that's why.
Oh, dear.
Time to get personal. You like to cook, Hornet? Only thing I like to
over the refrigerator is stress. That's why it's pissed. They feel everything that we feel. Will's used to it. That's why you'll see him going on pissing. She's not. He adapted to it.
Yeah.
Bustling Philadelphia on I-95, a gorgeous night for basketball. Welcome to the city of brotherly love. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. And for Columbus, they've got Nikola Jokic. Odom out there with Duncan. And there's Bryant. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. So Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by Columbus. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
The Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Now, here's Lillard after Luka Doncic's miss, and Lillard kicks it to Odom. Six to shoot. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. Brunson scanning the floor. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Duncan against Doncic. Fires from deep. Brunson, no good.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Launches it. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Porzingis. Passes to Brunson. Here's Doncic. Covered by Lillard. Puts up a 3. Porzingis kicks to Brunson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket with his speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
Now Brunson. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
That was a long time coming. Took him 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wright comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Barea. Knocked away. It's stolen by Odom. The drive by Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barea. Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Kevin, such a smart play. Lillard willing to take the jumper from the mid-range.
Now here's Barea. They double him with Jokic. Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Barea with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Barea against Lillard. A wide open look here for Wright. Powell kicks to Kleba. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
And now the first timeout called here for Columbus.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And so here's Columbus. Pass to Odom. There's a minute left to play in the first. Unable to get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. It's stolen by Bryant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's Lillard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Columbus shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Lillard taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lillard.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
O'Neal's checked in for Columbus. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. From the arc. The shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
9 times out of 10, he gon'.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about
it. Here's Barrows. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, you've got Doncic. White is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kleba in at the power forward. Wright with it. The pass to Powell. Here's Kleba. Wright outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Doncic. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Some changes for Columbus. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Pierce comes in for Ceballos, and it's Rose in for Kobe. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And so here's Columbus following the score by Dallas. Oh!
Nice. And that was the play to make. Rose making the right
read. Here's Brunson. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside, Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Now here's Rose. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Townsend. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
clearly a foul.
For Columbus, they've shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Dishes it to Hardaway. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. And here is Hardaway. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Here's Townsend. Drops in the layup for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Jordan.
1:57 left in the first half. Rose against Barea. Outside Curry. Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot.
Jerry Townsend.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season. Remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
And Columbus making a change here. Ceballos is checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Doncic comes in for Hardaway. And it's DeLon Wright in for Seth Curry. Clock at 4. From deep, Barea. That shot, no good. Rose with some nice D. And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Greg, what was that?
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Right, the pass to Doncic. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
It's stolen by Barea. Here's Wright. And that one goes long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Columbus leads by just 3. And we'll be back right after this. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by the Wizard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You've got the Wizard, Stoudemire out there with Jordan. Then it's Odom, and it's Barrows in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That one drops. He ties it up. Pass to Townsend. Stoudemire, right side. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. Back to Hardaway for the lead. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Here's Townsend. Guarded by Hardaway. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. Porzingis with the block. But they'll get another chance. Here's Barrows. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Odom. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Man, I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, Brunson. 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Now a timeout call by Columbus. Making a change here. Curry's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Duncan. Three-pointer. Columbus with a new 14. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. It's deflected. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Lillard. Bucket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Bryant. It's deflected. They retain possession.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Columbus shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. And Duncan drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Curry dishes to Doncic. Wright outside. pass to Doncic. Outside Curry. From past the arc. And that one is off. Nice D from Bryant. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Columbus. They get it again. Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Curry. He kicks it to Wright. Back to Curry. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
.115 left in the third quarter. And the Mavericks call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Lamar Odom. The Mavericks also with a sub. J.J. Barea is checked in for Seth Curry. 1:11 left in the third. Powell finds Barea. Dallas moving the ball around. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for Columbus. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Right again throws. Right, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Barea, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Snatched up. Duncan. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Barea with it. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Columbus with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole field.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got J.J. Barea. Dwight Powell is out there with Hardaway. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now here's Powell. Over Jokic. The shot by Powell, no good. Columbus leading by 6. Lillard outside. And the pass to Barrows. Over Wright. And that one's good. Barrows has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Columbus. Dallas trails by 8. And here's Barea. Outside, Porzingis cans it from downtown.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the 3 like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Barros. Over right. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Barros has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. It's stolen by Bryant. Duncan inside. Wright's there. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist from Kobe.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Mavericks call time here. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Some changes for Columbus. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's the Wizard in for Damian Lillard. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Here's Duncan, the Mavericks making the shot. 14 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Fast break, Dallas. Lets a floater go. Right, the pass to Finney-Smith, and it's denied, but they recover it. Hardaway with it. Duncan on him. Good on the shot.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Columbus leading by 3. Right wing. Here's Townsend, guarded by Wright. Columbus with a new 14.
Now that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. Now, no basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Now here's Porzingis, and the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for Dallas.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Passes it to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. They lead by 3. 1:53 left in the 4th. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And the teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range. And Columbus leads by 6.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You gotta know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
1:43 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Porzingis. Shot from the inbound. Count it. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. They lead by 4. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Odom. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Jokic. Here's Duncan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Duncan taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fades and shoots. And that one hits back iron. Now Lillard. Outside Bryant. Goes up the baseline. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Now here's Kobe. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Odom. Here's Jokic. Columbus again can't hit.
And it's all about the three right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Shooting for Columbus.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for two.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Hardaway for 3. That shot off. And so Columbus takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alm, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Like Robin, Finny flip flops, I'm styling.
At point guard, Rajon Rondo.
Like Robin, Finny flip flops, I'm styling. See me like Batman.
At the other guard
This is good
position,
enough. Hey,
Daniel Green.
hey, my bro.
At the
I don't need it, but I can't take a loss. I throw it up.
At the center,
Hey,
Anthony
I keep
Davis.
living in luxury. Where I'm from, summer love. You would think this is the summer league. I was in hoopies and they was a win. Will used to shake when it did over 60. I'ma come clean cause they did me flip it. Only got stronger cause it ain't.
The head coach, this is
And they on the
James
vibe.
Franco.
Act like they are, but they not on my side. I went to a but nobody cried cause this every day and it's not a surprise. This how it is, a day in the life. Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better leave early, don't stay till it close. Dude.
Starting at center, 7 feet, number 15, Nikola Jokic. At point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 0, Damian Lillard. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Amar Odom. Starting at the other guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 24, Kobe Bryant. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 21, Tim Duncan.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Kuzma finds Green, down to 5 on the shot clock. All sorts of time. Yep, it counts.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now here's Kobe. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
Here are the Lakers. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. Davis kicks to James. Over in the corner, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 5 points so far.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Lillard, the pass to Jokic. From outside the arc. Here's Duncan. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Orchestrating this offense, James, so crafty at distributing the rock.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
And now the first timeout called here for Columbus.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
The Wizard is checked in for Kobe. And stolen by Kuzma. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Duncan against Rondo. Duncan with some nice D. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
On the clock. 2 and the run. Duncan trying to break loose. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Duncan. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Troy Daniels comes in for LeBron. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Cousins. Back to Cook. Caldwell-Pope the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Here is Cook. Covered by Lillard. Cousins trying to free himself up. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Townsend. Good. Quick play by Lillard to set it up.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Lakers leading by 4. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. And Cousins kicks to Daniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Columbus with possession. Trailing by 4. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
52 seconds left in the first. Pass to Cook. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. 14 feet away, and there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist from Cook.
Well, when the shot clock is against him, Cousins keeps his cool. He knows how to come through with gigantic shots.
Lillard, the pass to Townsend. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Here is Daniels, covered by Lillard. Daniels kicks to Davis. Cook looking it over. And there's the pass to Cousins. That one, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. He's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Columbus trails by 4. They've got Nikola Jokic. Odom out there with Duncan. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard. Lillard outside. And then Lillard slams it in.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's dang time.
And for the Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Bradley. And it's Cook in at the 1. And it's Davis missing. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Well, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. Off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around on his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Rondo, good.
How about the energy? Just relentless here. Rondo excellent at just gliding down the floor and finishing in style.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Odom. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Columbus shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Stoudemire. C-Web last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
And Columbus making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round is proving even harder.
Sabalas is checked in for Columbus. And it's McGee with the jam.
When you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's Barrows. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bryant against Kuzma. Stoudemire trying to break free. Jordan makes it off the glass.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Rondo, and Jordan sends it down, and they're able to recover. Here's McGee. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Columbus trails by 4. Barrows the pass to Kobe. "14 feet away. Here's Stoudemire. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Kuzma inside. Kobe with it. Now Green defending. And he comes up with the deuce. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Troy Daniels in for Green. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Pass to Kuzma. Good work defensively by Stoudemire.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Columbus. 4-point game. Jordan trying to free himself up. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Lakers on offense. Pass to Cousins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Derrick Rose. And stolen by Cousins.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen.
Now Rose. No points in the game yet for him. Bryant, that's for 2. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here is Cook, who's covered by Rose. Cook kicks to Davis. Caldwell-Pope right side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers on top. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for Columbus, we've got Odom. Kobe is out there with Rose. And it's Stoudemire. And it's Jordan in at the center. And as it goes out of bounds, Columbus able to keep the ball here. Duncan, he's checked in for Columbus.
Checking in for Columbus, Tim Duncan.
Off the inbound. Again, the miss by Odom.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Now, here's Kuzma. James wide open. Off target from outside. Green against Odom. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizard, he's checked in for Kobe.
Checking in for Columbus, Townsend.
On the wing, Davis, guarded by Jordan. James, the pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Townsend.
Jerry!
Good that time.
Townsend!
Townsend's got the lead up to 1 now for Columbus.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Coming off the screen, LeBron showing the poise. He runs this play time and time and time again.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Townsend. And again it's Columbus.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And here is Los Angeles now. Timeout called the Lakers.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis, and it's Avery Bradley in for Green. LeBron against O'Neal. LeBron dishes to McGee. Clock at 6. Shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops. McGee's got his second bucket. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here is Lillard. Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Kuzma. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Duncan's got the lead. Back up to 1 now for Columbus. Here's the Lakers with the ball. James looking around. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Passes it to Barros. And Lillard kicks to O'Neal. Shoots over Kuzma. Here's Jokic. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now a timeout called by Columbus. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And Columbus making a change here. Ceballos is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Troy Daniels comes in for James. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Jokic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Columbus, Nikola Jokic. At the line for 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Quinn Cook. And Jokic drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Caldwell Pope with it. Lillard picks him up. Pass to Bradley. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Rondo passes to Bradley. And the three off target. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Lillard bounce pass. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets the bucket and the foul.
It's good.
It's on Damian Lillard.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Bradley.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
They get a hand on it. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Columbus.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Good. Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for Columbus.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, do your best, and you live with the results.
The pass to Cousins. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Townsend. Another shot. Hangs. Duncan with the bucket. And Columbus leads by 2.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Columbus. Odom comes in for Paul Pierce. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Green. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Odom's shot, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Los Angeles trails by 4. Rondo with the ball. Feeds to LeBron. Missed inside. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Columbus. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Townsend. And James pulls it down. He kicks to Rondo. Ron right side. Cousins trying to free himself up.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
Townsend, no good.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Green dishes to Cousins. Outside Rondo. Over Jokic. They get it back. And with that, the Columbus lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from DeMarcus Cousins. Now a timeout call by Columbus.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight, that they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Looking at who's out there for Columbus, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Stoudemire. It's Bryant in for the Wizard. Green with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Here's Cousins. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
It's tipped. And Lillard kicks to Kobe. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's an unforced error. That driver, coach, crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Anthony Davis is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And again, the Lakers no good. And so here's Columbus. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Green, the pass to Rondo. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to James. They shoot again. Davis. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Duncan trying to break loose. They get it back. Off target at the rim.
Timeout.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten a perfect position to alter the shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision here.
James against Odom. James outside. Davis kicks to Rondo. To tie it up. Oh, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Columbus, Damian Lillard.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Now, what you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player. Now, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the defenders are going to be very cautious coming out of this timeout. The only way they can get 4 points is with a three-pointer and a foul, so I'm sure the D will just back off.
And so it's Columbus who comes out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. the Mississippi River, and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for Columbus. Duncan is out there with Jokic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kobe. And it's Odom in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. Ball against Lillard. Count it, good.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about second overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
4 on the clock. Fires top of the key. The shot by Odom, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Greg, you talk about the height for Lonzo Ball and the pressure. Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright for that young man.
Here's Jokic. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Second chance effort, and the rejection by Favors.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Shot from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. And Columbus with possession. 4-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Favors against Odom. Columbus again can't hit.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That's his first foul. Ball against Lillard. Ball kicks to Ingram. Lock at 6. Here's Holiday. Another shot.
Tell you what, Tim Duncan's such an anchor defensively. I mean, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his length.
Favors blocked again. Holiday against Bryant. They double team Kobe. Pass to Duncan. Lillard outside. Trying to end the drought. Here's Jokic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball to pass to Favors. Holiday looking for an opening. And it's Ball in the corner. And the Pelicans miss again. And so here's Columbus. Trailing by 2. Favors brings the double. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Kenrich Williams comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Hart. The feed to Hayes. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Lillard with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Hart. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What's up?
And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
O'Neal's checked in for Lamar. Now here's Bryant. Inside. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Kobe.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Pelicans leading by 3. Outside, Redick kicks it to ball. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Redick for 3. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Bryant. Columbus trails by 3. O'Neal passes to Duncan. Good tee by Williams. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Hart, defended by Bryant. Passes to Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williams kicks to Hart. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line, Josh Hart. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its 2nd championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
Here's Bryant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And so it's Williams who brings it up for New Orleans. And so in the game for Columbus. They've got Kobe. Pierce is out there with Duncan. Then it's Jordan. And it's Barrows in at the 1. Hart to pass the ball. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. Redick for 3. Jordan with the rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Derrick Rose is checked in for Paul Pierce. New Orleans in the lead.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And Columbus also making a change. Ceballos is checked in for Bryant. Here's Hart. Ceballos covering. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Hayes. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. Duncan against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Spotting up and knocking it down. Ingram with the sweet touch.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Columbus. Pierce comes in for Ceballos. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And there's the pass to Ball. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pelicans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Columbus making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And so it's New Orleans with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Ball finds Ingram. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
One shot.
Holidays checked in for the Pelicans. Columbus also making some changes. Pierce comes in for O'Neal, and it's the Wizard in for Derrick Rose. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players. That's a jump ball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Williamson dishes the ball. Ingram right side. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Stoudemire.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul. And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
That free throw, no good. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts, being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Good on the second free throw.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Sabalas is checked in for Columbus. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
Ball to pass to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
For New Orleans, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Here's his check in for O'Neal. Both good from the line that time. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Columbus. Pass to Ingram. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Ball. For the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And now the first timeout called here for Columbus.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And they've got a lot of ground to make up, and it's hard to do if you continue to struggle offensively.
That's 11 points for the other team off turnovers. That's a real hard thing to overcome.
Here's Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And here is Ball. He has 5. Holiday. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TO's threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down. Even if it's a tough shot, any shot is better than no shot. You just don't